What's up guys, James Larson here, and today I'm going to be looking at the luster grade presets from Denver Riddle over at Color Grading Central. Basically, he gives out these 20 free luster grade presets when you sign up for his newsletter, so I did, and I've been playing around with these, and I'm going to give you all the good things about them and all the bad things about them. I think the best thing about them is that they're free, so I mean, you have nothing to lose, and if you want to unsubscribe from his newsletter, you can, although he does have some great tips, so I would recommend definitely not unsubscribing from his newsletter. He does a great job over there at Color Grading Central. But the most important thing is looking at these presets and seeing how good they are. So I'm going to be pointing out the great things, the bad things, and how you can use these to really make your footage look good. Okay, so let's get started looking at these presets. All you're going to do is you're going to come over here if you're using Final Cut Pro X. You're going to click on the effects. And right here you're going to see luster grade presets. He's got 20 of them. And for the most part, most of these I wouldn't recommend using all the time. Alright, so let's take a look at this 70s preset, and this one is one of my favorites, mainly because it does a really good job of capturing that filmic 70s look. It's got a flatter profile, really does a great job here with this preset, but I have to say that for the most part, these presets really, they don't look that great. Now, something that I love that he added is that you can dial back the amount of what you want. So let me just like throw on Glacial, for example. And this actually really does a cool job of giving an icy look. But for what I'm going to be doing with these presets, just way too much. So you can see you can pull the amount back. So here's the original, throwing it all the way over, puts it at 100, but then if you want to put it in the middle just to add a little bit of an icy look, you can edit it to your taste. So I really like that feature that Riddle included. I'll just take this one off. I'll take Glacial off. So let's try something like the luster. I think this is one that he really liked, and it's decent. I do not like how, especially if you look up here, the highlights really just like boom, they come out. You may want that for certain situations, but for me, I really don't like this. And something that I definitely want to point out is these are nice to have, but I personally would recommend learning color grading yourself, so you can edit to your taste. The only really LUTs that I've seen that look good, LUTs are presets, by the way. The only ones that I've seen that look really good that I may consider buying in the future are Peter McKinnon's, but that's about it. If you look at his videos, his B-roll is sick, really, really good. But besides his presets, I really wouldn't consider buying any others because, for the most part, you can really just color grade yourself. Okay, so with some of these presets, like I was saying, not all of these are really good, and not all of these you'd really want to use. For instance, I'm going to throw on, like, this Tasty Popalicious Chilled. I mean, it may give you a cool shot, but these really don't give you a professional look. I'll take this one off, and I'll show one of them that I really don't like is Olivia. It's just very, I don't even know how to put a finger on it. It just really gives this weird Instagram filterish type look. And that's really not something that you want. If you're doing this professionally, you want your images and your video footage to have a professional looking look to it. With these certain presets, yeah, you can dial them back. They may look decent. But like I said, I definitely would recommend you learning color grading yourself. That's really one of the most important things to making your footage look really, really good. Alright, so one of my favorites, I think it's actually my favorite, is Epic. And I'll throw that on right now, and as you can see, I like this one a lot. It definitely goes with my style, but sometimes it definitely is too epic for a certain shot. So I usually will dial it back to about maybe 50-ish%. It depends on the shot, but for the most part, with these presets, it was really fun to play around with them, but I really don't think that they're as high grade as what you can either do yourself or as what you can buy. So obviously they're free, so you have nothing to lose here. But I do want to say that for the most part, these presets really just do not give a professional look to your footage. It gives more of like an Instagram filterish feel to it. You really want to go for something more unique. That's what I do. That's why I'm learning color grading by myself. In Lightroom, I'm learning how to preset. I'm making presets by myself instead of buying others. That way, I can adapt to my own style. I'm not copying off of anyone else. My final verdict on these presets is that you have nothing to lose. If you want to go sign up for his newsletter, which I would highly recommend doing, you should just download these because, they're fun. You can play around with them, and they may, really actually make your footage look pretty good, especially with the dial there. It's going to look pretty good. But for me personally, I'm not going to be using these in the future. I'm going to color grade all my footage myself. That being said, I will try to put out a video next week of footage completely color graded with just his color grade presets. Nothing with me. All I'll do is I'll dial it back. If I don't like the way it looks, I'll just dial it back to edit to my taste. But I will try to put out a video just completely edited with his luster grade presets. So that is my final verdict on these luster grade presets from Denver Riddle over at Color Grading Central. Go check out him. He's got great stuff there. Luster grade presets, maybe not so great, but he's got a ton of other stuff that is awesome that I want to review in the future. So yeah, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know if you want to see more of these in the future. I'll try to do these. I enjoy doing these little reviews of different things that are on the computer software-wise, whether it be video stuff or photo stuff. So yeah, I have a lot of planned coming up, especially in the summer. Really excited. So yeah, make sure you follow me on Twitter if you want to see my photography work. Go check me out on 500 Pics, or I also post them to Twitter. So yeah, make sure you follow me on there. If you're new here, please subscribe. Really appreciate it. And until next time, have a great day. Alright, so let's take a look at some of the presets that he has here. I'm going to throw on 70s just to give us a staple of thumb. What the? Did you hear what I just said?
What the heck is a staple? Dude, you should leave that in. Have me in the back like, so you missed that. You should.
Yeah, I'll put it at the end as a blooper.